Hey guys, welcome to Racers 360. Today we're talking about understeer. What is it and how can we get rid of it? We all absolutely hate it. Understeer is the worst feeling in a race car. So no, today you're going to absolutely love our lesson. Now if you want more coaching tips on anything involved in motorsports, hit that subscribe button below. We'd love to have you as part of our Racers 360 community. Now without any further ado, let's get into curing understeer. So before we get into giving you the ways to correct understeer, we want to help you understand what's actually happening when understeer starts. Now, we all know about oversteer and how it's the rear tires sliding over the track surface. Understeer is the same thing, but with the front tires. They are simply sliding over the track surface. We've gone over the level of grip that the front tires can supply us. So, with that being said, one of the most common issues we see when a driver gets understeer is we see them adding even more steering wheel into the car, hoping that the front tires will all of a sudden hook up. But if we know the front tires are already slipping over the surface of the track, we know adding steering is actually not going to help us at all. If anything, it's going to make everything worse. We're now going to have the tires slide even more over the surface of the track, which is going to raise those front tire pressures and temperatures, which is going to lower grip. The second thing that that's going to cause is when we add steering, we're adding even more load to the car. And we know that the outside or all the car is supporting on springs. The more we load that spring, the more drastically it's going to unload to the other side. And that's why understeer can cause snap oversteer on exit. And when we add understeer past the point of where we're already understeering, that oversteer on exit is going to be that much worse. So at Racers 360, we teach you and all of our drivers to steer to the point of the limit of the grip on understeer, but don't continue to add steering once we've gotten past the front tire sliding, because the only thing that's going to come out of that is going to be negative. So how can we start to cure that understeer? Now that we know where the weight is where the grip is, we start to focus on trail braking. Now we've got a ton of great videos out there previously uploaded on trail braking, the specifics behind it. You can click on the card above or the link in the description below to learn a little bit more about that. But the way we try to teach our students the trail braking, which is really from the point you turn in all the way down to the apex, don't think about that braking just as a way to slow down the car. It's purely as a way to keep weight on the front nose to help you turn in. And that'll allow you to lessen the pressure. We want just enough pressure to keep a weight on the front nose, which is really a small amount. And that'll help the car carve down the apex with a little bit more speed. And if you still have understeer, well then you're just at the limit of the tire, and that's all you can do at that point as a driver to try and band-aid it or get around it. But you'll be really surprised on how much more speed you can actually roll down to the apex. It'll make a big difference. Now, if you have understeer from mid to exit, that's a different thing. What's going on there is you're probably trying to get to initial throttle, which means we're taking that weight off the front nose, it's going to the rear, and now we don't have enough weight on those front tires to really get to full throttle and keep turning. So often when that happens, we sometimes want a later turn in, a later apex, so when we get to that throttle, we can open our hands. As a driver, you're always experimenting to get away from certain negative feelings in the car, and we're trying to supply you the ways to do that. So a later apex can really help you if you're getting that mid to exit on throttle understeer. So this has been our Racers 360 note on what is understeer and how to correct it. Ultimately, as drivers, we only have certain things that we can do on track to band-aid some of these negative feelings we've got. And unfortunately, a lot of cars are purposely made and set up to understeer because the manufacturers think this is the safer problem to have. But we all know on track, it is the most annoying feeling, and it limits what we can do. We have way more tools for oversteer than we do for understeer. One of the most important tools that I really want you to take home is as we're turning and you start to get into that understeer, don't ask the car to turn more. Don't put more wheel input into it. That's the limit of the tire right there. The only thing that you're going to do by putting more wheel in is create more negative effects for yourself on exit. That's really important if you're doing autocross. We see a ton of autocross videos where people are just cranking in the wheels and it's not doing anything for them. So thanks for watching the video. We really appreciate it. If you want to stay up to date with all the Racers 360 videos and analysis, hit that subscribe button below. We'd love to have you part of our community, and we'll see you on the next video.